Everyone remembers Thomas Edison as a genius. But the part they forget, it wasn't genius at all. It was obsession, the kind that consumes you. I want you to picture a scene. It's late in the year 1878. Inside a dimly lit laboratory in New Jersey, the air smells like ozone, sulfur, and burnt hair. A man sits at a cluttered workbench, eyes red, suit covered in soot, running on zero sleep. He hasn't rested in 2 days. In his tweezers is a single hair he just plucked from his assistant's beard. He places it inside a glass vacuum bulb, sends electricity through it. It glows for one brief second, then pops. Darkness. Another failure. Most of us would look at him and think he's lost his mind. But that man would one day be known as the Wizard of Menlo Park. Thomas Edison. The truth behind the light bulb. We like to imagine Edison just woke up one day with a brilliant idea. But the truth was far uglier. The light bulb wasn't a discovery. It was a war. One fought inside a smoky lab with thousands of casualties. Scientists already knew that heating a wire made it glow. The problem? Everything burned up or melted in seconds. Edison needed a filament that could survive. So he went to war with the periodic table. Platinum? Too expensive. Nickel? Melted. Tin, aluminum, copper? Useless. When the metals failed him, he turned to nature. This is where his obsession took over. He and his team tested more than 6,000 species of plants: bamboo, flax, coconut fiber, grass, hemp, and yes, even that beard hair. Day after day, the same outcome. A glow, a pop, darkness. Not 10 failures. Not 100. Not even 1,000. Thousands. The reporter who didn't understand. Somewhere around attempt number 9,000, a young reporter finally asked him, "Mr. Edison, after all these failures, aren't you discouraged? Aren't you ready to quit?" Edison didn't get angry. He didn't even look tired. He simply smiled and said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." That was his superpower. To him, failure wasn't defeat. It was data. It was progress. The breakthrough. Then, in October 1879, after exhausting nearly every complex option, he tried something simple. A piece of ordinary cotton thread. He baked it until it turned to carbon, placed it in the bulb, and sent in the current. It glowed. And it kept glowing. 1 hour, 2 hours, 6 hours. 13.5 hours later, the world had changed forever. He found the light because he was willing to walk through 10,000 versions of the dark. The takeaway. Think about that dream you left behind. That project you abandoned because the first version didn't look right. Here's the truth. You didn't fail. You just stopped experimenting. Edison teaches us something powerful. Your obstacles aren't stop signs. They're directions. They show you where the answer isn't, so you can move toward where it is. So pick up your tools. Step back into your lab. Your breakthrough, your own cotton thread, is still out there, waiting for you.